What up, Jensen? This is Pulsar. So today's gonna be episode 15 of Apothecary Diaries. Oh, guys, this is gonna be the most dire episode of the season for me. Shalon's life. I don't know if it's her life, but she's in danger. And I think she got she knocked something over, right? Something expensive, right? And so like it feels like she's gonna get wrapped up into some abduction. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to her, but the face she had in the last episode made me go more so than any scene in the show. Anyways, yeah, we'll be jumping into it. So if you're new here, there's gonna be a playback timer at the bottom left. That's where I'm at in the episode, man. So just kind of hang out with me and let's watch along. All right, here we go. Three, two, one. Boop. Man, hold on. Episode 15, man. This is it's funny because I think I remember I was talking about how they kind of were kind of pushing Xiaolon as like a character a little bit more, and I really appreciate how they do it, right? Because they spend the character moments right to make any moment feel important for any character when it does happen to them, right? I think the only one that's maybe like a little bit speculative is that girl right there. What's her name? Shisui, right? For me at least. Uh, so yeah, the episode title is called Ice, and I don't know what that's gonna lead into. Because I don't think she dropped ice in the last episode. She definitely broke something more well, I mean ice is tangible, but materialistic, shall I say? Right? I thought it was some kind of jewelry thing or something. I don't remember what it was. I guess I'll find out soon though. We'll also find out what the hell's gonna happen to her. Oh yeah, I wonder if he's gonna come up too. What's his name? Lacan? Locan? Rakan? But he's supposed to be with his wife now, right? Oh, it is ice. Oh my god, that's why it's called ice. Oh wait, I thought this was outside. This is actually inside the palace. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, Lolan. Of course. I'm curious if she will be a little bit more forgiving, and then we'll find out her open up as a character. That'd be kind of curious. Let's see. She's gonna make shaved ice, isn't she? She's damn smiling at him. Oh, I don't like that. Wait, I forgot why she has a hairpin. Oh, I didn't remember that was the thing. Like she was actually sold off. Damn. So, but she was like about to be able to go home or like go home, but, like beef, like leave the palace. Oh no! Damn, look at him all being all high and mighty. Oh, I can't tell if that's like a jab at Mao Mao or he's like literally trying to like be like, dude, you're not the one that should be making this request, right? Like she needs to be doing something about it, right? Because she's the one that's at fault, right? She has to share it. Damn, she already filtered out the past moments with him. God damn. Aw. I feel like a lot of time has passed during this whole conversation, by the way. Is the ice just gone now? Has it been obliterated? I'm pretty sure she's gonna shaved ice, right? Is it the same guy? I look like shaved ice, dude. They're going for shaved ice. Oh man. So you just beat it up with the bowl? It's just always get like a jolly old moment watching Shalon just do things. Shout on. Wait, what? Oh wait, did you make ice cream? Okay, I'm a little disappointed that my thought was for wrong. Stop. I wonder what she was originally going to use the ice for. So I wonder if she's still going to be upset because like maybe she had some other intention for it. This is the most fan service scene I'll get from this show. I lied. They actually did like the whole Offspring episode. Oh, she's getting bigger. Extra round. I wonder it'll be a boy this time. She's mobile. She's so mobile. Isn't it upside down then? All right. Yeah, it is. Oh no. I'm like waiting for bad news. Yeah, breach baby. What? I mean, I was right. I called it. Wait, does she deliver babies? Where did she get her dad? I know her dad's like excommunicated, right, from the palace. Oh, they're gonna cut her open, right? I make it sound so much worse, right? With the I'm pretty fascinated that they did this as a topic for one of the episodes. It's not really a topic, but you know what I mean. It's like I guess it's like half topic, right? Because this episode is divided between the Shalon and the the pregnancy. Oh, wait, there were, it was the procedure to investigate the baby. I can't, dude. There's nothing to say, dude. This is just brutal. It's just engaging, right? Like you're just like, oh, this sucks. Are you gonna get the dad back? He's not gonna come. Wait. So I think the other problem is that he won't come back because he doesn't want to go back here, right? She's talking about her dad, right? What? Why would it be Gaoshun? This is gonna bring tensions, right? Because are we gonna find out why what happened then specifically? Trying to remember why. We know he got kicked out, right? Aldo's gone now, though, right? She's like pieced out, right? Not like she's like been removed from the world, but she's just not in the palace anymore. I'm curious. Damn, I didn't even think about the father's story being a thing that was going to be on the table for discussion too. It's definitely feels like a stepping stone episode. because it's putting all the like pieces back on the table, right? This is kind of crazy. It all came from um, Shaolin dropping ice or knocking the guy over. I think he's gonna refuse though, right? Oh no, he's there. I did not think he was actually just be here this episode. Huh. Man, look. Oh wow. Is it also gonna be the delivery? I didn't even think about that. Not getting the new doctor wouldn't they try to replace one of the other doctors if they could? And then but I think he's like I said, I think that doctor is there because of his ties to the family. Where are the rest of the sisters at? I can't even see that. Holy sh! Like, I couldn't see the kanji on there. That's where we're going. The other unique. Yeah, I mean, to me, this episode definitely feels like a stepping stone episode. It didn't quite have like that immediate mystery to it, right? So like, because I think is what it was that the episode didn't really close with the mystery, right? It kind of closed with something actually happening, which was usually not too common for this show, right? It's typically more of like a kind of it kind of gets a mystery and it closes with like, hey, this is gonna be the next mystery, right? This one is, I mean, I guess the guy standing there is mysterious, but you know what I mean, right? Like, it's not super apparent what's going on. Like, it just feels like there's more foundation. And now we do have another character in the palace that Mao Mao knows, and I'm curious if we're gonna see her interact with him more. That's gonna be interesting, or it's just gonna you see what I mean? It's like it's a stepping stone episode where like it leads into how the show is going to progress, right? There's it's like you kind of could just build a vague idea of what's going to happen, and I'm really curious if there's going to be like I really want to see if they're going to interact a little bit more, like if they're going to have like an episode or two, or I don't know how fast this baby is going to be delivered, right? It could be over next episode that the baby just shoots out of the Ginyu girl. But I don't know. I really don't know. Now this is like one of the episodes that makes me look forward to the next episode. Damn. Wait, isn't this show almost? Oh, I watched the ending preview. I got spoiled big time. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't have too much more to say. It felt like a quick, like I said, it was like a stepping stone episode for the rest of the show, right? It feels like it's leading into whatever's left. I'm kind of curious if we will ever get a response from what's her name? What was the Lulan? Maybe like she'll say something about the ice. I don't feel like she will, but it is when you think about the ice cream part, it's kind of stand out. Like, why that whole scene have to exist? So I'm curious if it will lead into something else later. I'm guessing because it feels pretty like, and that's over, right? Because like, didn't she say like she's gonna talk to her about the ice cream or whatever? And so it's like a little unfortunate. So like, was it like a little side arc where they make ice cream? You know what I mean? I guess the big part is getting the big thing about this episode really is getting the father back right into the palace. And I'm kind of curious, like, because they don't ever explain, right? They never did explain why he left, right? I can't remember if there was a reason. I know, like, we know he did leave, right? And like she said, like they got into like a fluff, like a little scuffle, basically. And then he got excommunicated from the palace, but now he's back there. So I mean, and then there was no resistance to get him back there, right? Like they didn't say like it was gonna be difficult to get him in there or anything. He's just there. So I feel like maybe it was something maybe a little bit short sighted on the palace side. Maybe that's what happened, and it wasn't such a big deal. Who knows, man? But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for episode 16 of Apothecary Diary Season 2. My friends, take care of yourselves. I'm Pulsar. I'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye.